All right, finally, we made it to the end of the work week. No, that's not what I want to say. This is a video that I actually did a video about already, but I didn't show my face in that one. So this is going to be one of those other videos where I show my face to get my point across, so to speak. The video that I originally did a video about was Charlie Cheon's video, hope I pronounced his last name right, what are we doing to white people? And I did that video like earlier in the month, but I wanted to do one that was more like this. Yeah, that's basically what this video is about. I'm going to be just rewatching it and then reviewing it and seeing if I wanted to add any input on it based upon what I watched. So I will add Charlie's video in the link in the description box below, so check it out. Please watch it. It's very good, very eye-opening. If you didn't know what was going on in the country, now you are informed about it. And let's get to it.
Ooh, I'm heated today, y'all. I just watched a video that I really didn't want to watch because I've spoken on this topic as well. Touched on it a few times, but I never really got all up in it. And this video really went in and really spoke on a topic that is not being talked about today. And it's very, very important and got me heated. So, and I'll add the link to the video of the actual person that posted the video. But I just want to speak on it a little bit. And you know what? I never wanted to show my face on here, but this might just provoke me into showing my face on here. But I just want to speak a little bit about how I feel about this video. And the video is called "What Are We Doing to White People?" By Charlie Cheon. I think that's how I pronounce his last name. But anyway, I'm not even half done watching it, and he goes into it just talking about, the racism against white people in this country right now, which, he then goes into showing examples, because he was talking about anecdotes and how you could just say that he's lying, but then he actually goes to show more than several TikTok videos of people on TikTok being openly racist to white people. And this just really, really set me off. It really set me off because, like, you see it before, and I've seen like a video, mainly like, where you get into like the trans narrative and all that, and I've seen the stupidity of that, but I have not seen these videos. And when I saw the stupidity of these ignorant, mainly minorities, but some also white, people who latched on to this narrative and decided to run with it and just be openly hateful toward people just because of how they look. Wow. Just wow. Like, what I really want to say to them is, do you not know when you're being controlled? Like, that's my question. Do you not know when you're being controlled? Like, you don't think for yourself. You're a tool. You're a tool. You think your people were slaves? You think my people were slaves? You're a slave. You're a tool. You're a dog. And you answer to mainstream media. You answer to your woke college. You answer to your corrupt government institutions. You answer to them. You think that your enemy is white people. You think that you have it all figured out. But you don't think. You don't have the concept of thinking. You don't have a brain in your head to think. You act. And you act on emotion. And your true enemy knows this. So when they snap their fingers, you run. When they say that's your enemy and they point over there and they say those people are your enemy, those white people over there are your enemy, you say, yes, they are, and you scuttle over there. When they tell you to jump, you say, how high? When they tell you to bark, you bark. And when they tell you to bite, you bite. You are a slave and a dog and a tool of your true enemy, who tells you that your enemy is white people. And the fact that you can't figure this out boggles my mind to no end. You were brainwashed. I'm not even sure how long it took, but it probably wasn't long. And now you sit up here and everybody, thanks to this TikTok computer BS app, everybody has a platform. And not everybody should have a platform. Case in point, these videos of ignorance with people, mainly young people too. I don't see too many old people saying it, though there probably are some ignorant fools out there who are. We're too mixed up in this country. There are too many mixed race children in this country for this ignorance to continue. There's too many black parents with a white parent there, Asian parent with a white parent, Asian parent with a black parent. What is this? What is this facade? What is this ridiculous nonsense? And ridiculous is what it is. I really hope I meet some of you. Because if I meet you, I'm not sure what will happen. But I can't say it'll be good. For you, this is not a threat, but I will open my mouth and I will say a few things. And you will get a wake-up call. I'm not going to be mad because you hate white people. That's your problem. I'm going to be mad because you're too stupid to figure out when you're being used. How can you be so blind? How can you be so blind? You got eyes to see, and all you can see is all the white people you hate. But how can you be so blind to your privilege, blind to your controllers, blind to how the world works? Half of you are probably on iPhones. Do you know why you have an iPhone in your hand right now? Do you know who Steve Jobs is? No? Look him up. Half of you are on computers, more than half, because you have to use one to be on TikTok or your phone. Do you know who? Look him up. Steve Jobs, Steve Wozniak, Bill Gates, even though he's a piece of shit, look him up. What color are they? You just don't know what you're talking about. Listen, I have white people in my family. I have mixed race cousins. You think I'm going to sit out here and point my finger and say that they're my enemy just because somebody on the news tells me to do so? You got another thing coming. I got what's called a brain in my head. I got what's called intellect, and I can think clearly. And you definitely cannot. You can't reason without losing your getting emotional and becoming unstable. You know, cognitive dissonance is a BITH. I can't spell. But anyway, BITCH. But anyway, that's what I want to say. I might do a video where I show my face. And I kind of hope it doesn't, but I kind of hope it does go viral. I would rather this video go viral because you're all idiots. And it's unsustainable anyway. You're just a disgrace. You're a disgrace to education. You're being brainwashed in an educational institution, and you don't even have the intellect to reason with what you're being taught. Contradictions are occurring, and you don't even have the guts to stand up and say, I don't understand, this doesn't make any sense. Do more of that in your courses. Do more of that in your classes. Ask more questions. Research. You know? Go behind the teacher's back and cross-reference what they're saying. The majority of you in this video were young people, young children. You're the next generation. You should be ashamed of yourselves. For those that aren't doing this, this isn't for you. This is specifically for the ones who are ignorant, who have been brainwashed into believing that a group of people can be your enemy just because someone tells you to. Just because others around you think that they are. You are easily controlled and manipulated, and you will be just as easily discarded when your true enemy is done with you. That's all I have to say.
So, there's no other input that I'm going to add because I think I pretty much said it all in the video. Yeah. Point made to the idiots that were in those TikTok videos. And you know, the internet does not forget. So those are going to be up there. Somebody can download those and they'll remember. Like, you going for a job opportunity in your future and they're going to see your face talking some silliness on those videos. You're not getting that. You're not. So you might want to think about what you do before you do it. You might want to think about what you say to people and about people, specifically about what they look like, what race they are, yada yada. Don't do those things. I love everything that I said, and I take nothing back. So, yeah. If you don't have a good understanding as to why, you know, he made the video or why it's such a big deal, excuse me, that was interesting, then go look it up. It's not hard. Just research it. Research a lot of the things that he's talking about. If you think he's lying, then it's not hard. Go look it up. Get off social media, Google it, search it, DuckDuckGo it, whatever you got to do, Chrome it, whatever, and you'll find a lot of information on the subject matter. There are a lot of institutions, a lot of colleges, a lot of corporations, a lot of legal laws that's being passed, legalese, things that are being passed, and ideas that are being shared in mass media that are very unlawful as to what is happening to white people. It's not good at all. It's really bad. So in order for you to be informed about it, you need to go and research about it, especially if you're just going to write it off like, oh no, that's not happening, nothing's happening, or oh, they deserve it because they were up here for so long and now and everybody else is. No, don't do that. It's really educate yourself about what's going on in the world, and hopefully you learn something. If not from this video, you know, my reaction to it, or his video, hopefully, you know, you researching it will bring you some more understanding. But basically, that's all that I wanted to say. My lips are getting dry from talking too much to you guys. That's it. Okay, believe it or not, it is like my 4th time trying to record this portion of the video. I realized at the end of the video I've forgotten my second message. If you saw my earlier video about the hatred towards Asian people in this country from people of color, primarily black, I had a message that was directly toward my people and then directed toward the Asian people that are going through that hatred. So I just wanted to take this time to give a message directly to the white people that are going through this. Just stay strong. Fight this as much as you can. Fight against this craziness, this tyranny, that's going on in the country right now. Know that you're not alone. Not everyone that looks like me is against you. Sorry, lost my phone. Not everyone that looks like me is against you. So there are people that will fight side by side with you against this craziness that's going on in the world right now. So, check the link down below. Check out Charlie's videos. There are a lot of people, like I know there's the Black Conservative, and he puts out a lot of videos in reference to that, and a lot of other people. So just know that you're not alone in this. There are people that are outside of the majority and the minority that know what's going on and will fight this with you and stand with you. Thank you so much for watching.